Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well in this crazy mixed up world we're living in right now, and you all are having a great day. Happy Sunday to you. Man, it seems like every day is getting a little bit crazier. All right, I just hope everybody's hunkered down, keeping safe, protecting you and your family, and you know, we'll get through this. It's just something we have never dealt with before, but I'm sure we'll all get through this. All right, so what is the market looking like right now? So Bitcoin is at 65% dominance. Bitcoin is dropping lately at $5,938. Ethereum's at $123, excuse me, and XRP is trying to hold its own, but it's slipping to 15 cents. Man. And, you know, if somebody told me all this crazy stuff was going to happen a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year ago, I was like, man, you crazy. Stop hitting that pipe. But look at we are now. Life is stranger than fiction. All right, with that said, let's move on. Now, Stephen Mnuchin, he's talking to Fox News Sunday. Let's see what he's talking about. He's talking about the economic stimulus package that might be passed tomorrow. I don't know. And if it is passed, what's in it? Is it something for the little guy, or does the big baller shot callers get all the finances and the glory? Well, let's see what they're talking about.
What is the time frame in which this stimulus package is designed to work? Is it 6 weeks, 8 weeks? You mentioned just a second ago 10 weeks?
Well, first of all, I hope this gets passed on Monday because we need the money now. You know, I would say we're looking at this from anywhere to a 10 to 12 week scenario. But again, this situation is moving quickly. We need to get the money into the economy now. If we do that, we think we can stabilize the economy. We're putting a lot of money into the hospitals. And, you know, I think the president has every expectation that this is going to look a lot better 4 or 8 weeks from now.
Right. So if this does go beyond 10 weeks, because, I mean, we've seen what the infection curve is like in South Korea. We've seen it in China. We don't know what it's like here in the United States, particularly in New York City. If after 10 weeks, businesses still have to remain closed and nobody's flying on the airlines or staying in hotel rooms, can you keep going back to the well? Larry Kudlow has suggested that with interest rates the way they are, borrowing is basically a bottomless pit. But, I mean, how much debt can you take on to address this?
Well, I think the good news is the U.S. economy is strong. Okay, we've stopped major parts of it. But when we get through this virus, as I've said, I think you're going to see the U.S. economy come back to the strength. We have great companies. We have great workers. What we need to do is have a bridge to get through this. And this isn't the financial crisis that's going to go on for years. So I've been listening to the medical professionals. I think there's a lot of advances that are being made on different types of treatments. We're going to do whatever we need to do to win this war. And I think this bill gives us a lot of money to create a lot of liquidity in the system and protect Americans. And if this lasts longer, we'll come back again.
Wow. Hey, I'm glad they're trying to do something. Hopefully they learn from the 2008 crisis. But man, to me, it's almost a simple solution. Pause all the bills, basically. You know, like for example, I'm in real estate. Pause all the mortgage payments. Pause it like, all right, April 1st. No mortgage payments for 6 months. At 6 months, we'll unpause it, and no penalties, no added interest. It's just like we was in April and we shot up to 6 months later and just start paying our mortgage. Now have that for renters, companies, mom and pop homeowners, and different people that oh, now I know you need to pay for food, different things, utilities, and all this other stuff, but printing money and giving it away is not the answer in my book. Now, did that work out well for the banks when they got all that money? Yeah, for if you was a CEO, yeah, you got paid royally. My props to you. But it can't work that way. Now, let's say you pause all the bills: phone bill, utility bills, gas bill, water bill, insurance bill, car payments, whatever. Have everything paused, right? Now, while it's paused, of course, businesses have to be in business. So you have everything paused, but the companies that needs to stay afloat, they be like, hey, well, let's give you the bill because, hey, I still need to stay afloat in a certain amount of ways. Now, if everybody's bill is paused, that's going to reduce a lot of people's debt. So it's like when the government gives money, they don't have to give out so much. And since they're printing it like it's going out of style, the dollar is going to become worth less and less. And you know what happens back in history when you just print out all the money you want, hyperinflation, then the economy, the government collapses. It's a numbers game. It's going to happen. It's a deck of cards, and you hit it, and it's going to fall. Basically, it's going to be a big mess. Now, that's just my 2 cents. But if you pause everything, and then you have different companies get a low interest loan or whatever, because right now, when everything's shut down, nobody can actually work. Now, there's some. I think I was watching Altcoin Daily or somebody. It's like, oh, LA is closed, it's locked down. Woe is me. It's serious, but it's not that serious. If you're in LA, it's a lot more less traffic. Yes, you go into Lowe's, Home Depot, different other places, they're busy. You still have to conduct life, and I see different people taking precautions. I went to this what do you call that, where they sell flowers and plants and different things. They're not taking cash. They're utilizing the 6 feet system. It's like, all right, well, here's your stuff. Give me your card. Everything, they got gloves. They give you little gloves. They're running their business, and they're conducting their business in the guidelines to make sure that you're healthy and they're healthy. Now, I see people like, hey, we're not taking cash. If you have a card, we'll take your card, but we're no longer taking cash. Hey, it's the beginning. Now, will we be in this for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months? I don't know. We just have to let this thing level off, and once the order is lifted, then we can go back to work. Like I said before, I was going to make a video on calling your mortgage company and tell them I think this probably be a lot of liability if I do that. Just call your mortgage company and say, hey, you need help. If you need help, if you can't pay your mortgage until they come out with something to say, hey, we're going to just put a pause on everything. A moratorium on paying the mortgage, have something in place that's going to help everybody, not just the rich or so. But that's my 2 cents. What do I know? But hopefully they work out something that get us through this crazy, crazy crisis. So back to the part where California orders its nearly 40 million residents to stay home to prevent the spread of the global event. All right, so let's see what the governor has to say.
We direct a statewide order for people to stay at home. That directive goes into force and effect this evening, and we are confident that the people of the state of California will abide by it.
Now, people who are living in California and around the country who are just learning about this for the first time, I want to sort of explain what we're living with in San Francisco so you get a sense in terms of what life might be like for the next couple of days. So there are a number of exemptions in place. So you can go to the grocery store and pick up a few things. You can go to the gas station. Remember, your police department is still on duty. You still have your fire department. You still have public transportation. So in some respects, life goes on. And You can also come outside, get some fresh air, get some exercise, go for a jog. All of those things still exist.
Yeah, so let me pause that. Let me just kill that right quick. Boop. Let me just kill that right quick. Yeah, so essential businesses will be open. So let me go over a few things. Let me see. All right. The order states all Californians must stay at home unless they work in one of the 16 critical sectors, including healthcare, government, energy, communications, and transportation. So, all right. People are authorized to leave their homes for necessary such as medical care, prescriptions, and food, but are encouraged to practice social distancing when doing so. So, like, stay 6 feet in between each other. Wash your hands if you make contact. Just be safe and cautious. Especially elderly people are more succumb to the effects of this global event than anyone else, or if you have health concerns. Now, essential state and local governments functions will also remain open. That includes law enforcement. So don't be acting buck crowd crazy or acting silly. So to stop the spread of the global event, put 6 feet distance between yourself and other people. That's kind of wise. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for 20 seconds. You know, make sure that global event is taken out. Avoid touching your face. And that's kind of hard for me. I'm always touching my face. You know, I don't know. I just like my face. But hey, try your best. All right. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Yeah, you know, put your face under your arm. You know, what's that? The cusp of your arm. Avoid sharing household items, clean surfaces every day. So just take those little precautions, and you should be okay. All right. So to lighten up the mood a little bit, I saw this tweet from David Schwartz. Where should my wife and I spend our anniversary? And I saw a little TikTok video or something. This lady is in the mirror getting ready. And the husband's like, hurry up, hurry up. I was like, all right, I'm almost finished. And getting ready to go to the living room. It was quite amusing. All right, so where should my wife and I spent our anniversary. Now, I got a fairly big backyard. It's nice, so I'm going to say backyard. Well, probably a lot of people say living room, wherever they got the TV. I'm going to say living room because if they have the TV in there, you can watch TV, eat, and relax. But my second bet would be the backyard. Let's see. Backyard. I guess should have declared that one. All right, everybody. This is the XRP channel. It looks like the Working Money channel. Yeah, it looks like the Working Money channel. I like the Working Money channel. If you're not subscribed to the Working Money channel, subscribe to the Working Money channel. I'm going to see what he's talking about. All right, everybody. This is the XRP agent. Hope you're doing well. Be safe. Take your precautions. And until next time, later.